Why, hello, hello, hello. We're here. Yet another almost technical difficulty. Our in sequence, our controllers stopped working. So we got new battery. We ran out of batteries. I found two hidden somewhere, and we have a wired, like an OG wired controller, like one of those mini ones, really nostalgic. It's actually got a good click to it, so I almost decided to use it. I was able to get it to reach, so that's fun. I just no, the bitter ghost of Mehrunes Dagon is like trying to mess with us right now, but we're not gonna let him. We're not gonna let him. So we are back with the Dark Brotherhood. I'm currently at Frostcrag because I need to get my hands on a couple more spells, but I'm gonna play around with it just a little bit. Hey Chad Warden, how's it going? Oh hi, I found something funny yesterday. Mad Cat. Oh, Mad Cat! I was like, what are you talking about? Mad Cat controllers? Oh! The nostalgia. No, this isn't a Mad Cat. I had one though. I remember that. It was when wireless controllers weren't a thing yet, and they created a one with like a dongle, and then you plugged it in, and then I had like a little mini. Oh, I kept that somewhere because it broke, and I took the whole thing apart trying to fix it, and I think I kept it in a bag somewhere because I could not. I think maybe I let it go finally. But like I kept it for like over a decade because I was like, no, I'll figure it out. I'll fix it one day. It was just, oh, the nostalgia. I got a battery charger for Xbox because I got tired of using batteries. Dude, the battery chargers work great. I have one hidden somewhere, but it's old, so I don't know if it is weird and leaky and has problems. But I had a situation with my Elite controller. So my Elite controller died, permanently dead. I tried plugging it in. I tried putting new batteries in it. And the kid won't wake up. It's so sad. My poor baby. And it seems like it's not going to come back to life. And that's like my favorite controller. It's one of my few controllers, but it's my favorite. And so basically, I had a problem with it. It was a common issue. I took it. I had my battery pack in it, and I was using it, and it had a problem with it. So I exchanged it. I said, there's an issue with this. And I exchanged it with the battery pack still in it. And when I got it back, it didn't occur to me until I was like, oh, it's a $25 battery pack. And I left it in the Xbox. So provided they were able to fix the other one, they just made money off of that trade. Probably not. You can't sell that. But still, it hurt my heart so much. So yeah, so I have one more hidden somewhere, and those worked really great. But yeah, the batteries last a really long time, usually. And yeah, so I was able to get I found two batteries hidden in my dead Elite controller's, like, case. And I was like, oh, this might save me. And the controller's still on, so you know what? Not the Elite, unfortunately, but the, my OG... The original one I had, it's endured through so many things. Jakester. Yeah. I don't know if I called out your name. I mentioned your comment, but I don't know if I called out your name. So I'm at Frostcrag Spire for no reason in particular. I need to collect some more spells, and I'm gonna put something together. I wanna make my horse super zippy. We got horse armor. Shadowmere looking cute. Okay. I'd like to find one with a turbo macro button, but I can't find one. Maybe online using a third party. I'll use a third party. And that has paddles like an Elite. Oh, that's cool though. Yeah, the Elite controller I've never tried a third party. I've seen the really good third party ones, but I've never touched one or played with it or like... I've never had any experience with that. I don't remember the name of it, but there is a third-party company that makes like crazy, like Elite controller style things, paddles and buttons and gears and all sorts of crazy stuff. Never used that one, but it had a good reputation. It's still expensive though. Have you played Dying Light? It's a zombie game. No. I may have seen someone play, or I may have played, if it has co-op, I have played stuff like that with people. Oh no, that was Left 4 Dead. But no, I don't play zombie games because that's something that was like a nightmare inducer when I was young, and my nightmares are insane. So no, I always avoided all the zombie games. It's a zombie game with parkour. Ugh, it's kind of cool, not gonna lie. The stone well. Why did that sound gross? So I got my 500 gold and dead drop order number 3. I've picked up my reward and received my next contract. From the Castle Skingrad Well, I have been ordered to kill the Khajiit Jagasta, who can be found at his house in Bruma. Jagasta is a master of unarmed combat. Am I going to lose like a master trainer or something? And will prove a challenging opponent. I should also be aware that Jagasta is expecting trouble and has paid off the guards to look the other way if our fight spills out into the city streets. Oh, that is not going to be to his advantage. Nightmare 13. I'm sorry, dude. That is the funniest timing. Jakester asked if I'd ever played Dying Light. Zombie game. I can't play zombie games. They give me nightmares. And Nightmare 13 is up in the chat. That is so funny. But welcome, Nightmare 13. I don't know if I have met you before. But your timing is absolutely like... That's gold. Sam Bunn, how you doing? Sam Bunn's here. I love Dying Light too. The paragliding was fun. You know, now that you say paragliding, sorry, Sam Bunn, I read the wrong comment. That sounds awfully familiar now that you're saying that. Oh shoot. You know what I just did? I didn't start recording. That was our other technical difficulty. Is our memory card died. But now, oh, and then I got a new one and it refused to work, and I got it working, and you know, I'm just a smooth talker with the memory cards. Finally got it to listen to me. Good morning, David Riker Jr. How you doing? Now that you mentioned paragliding, I will endure zombie nightmares. Yeah, well, you know, if it's fun. I think the closest thing I got, at least... Okay, so I've played Left 4 Dead something with someone that made me play it. It was like a group of friends. And because I was with people, it made it feel less lonely and eerie and creepy. And... So I was able to put up with it. And you also, the resolution wasn't great if you could stay away from them. So I wasn't getting... It was still kind of rough. And let's see, where are you? Oh, right there? Wow, that's close. We're going to see if there's a place in the back that we can... Oh, hi, guards. Hi. So the closest thing I got that still gave me nightmares was an oldie and a goodie that we've talked about many times is Resistance Fall of Man. And I finally played it at some point. Like, I know I made Mr. Nerdy play it with me. And it's a completely different situation when you're playing with someone, because they really play off of the fact that you're alone. You're the only one left. So at least for me, that it was a lot. There's nothing in the back. We're gonna look around. We're gonna check. We're gonna double check, triple check. No, there's no way to get around in the back. So once I played it with someone, it was a different experience. It felt very different to me, and it didn't prey upon my young fears to the same degree. So. Oh, I didn't make myself invisible. What am I doing? What am I doing? What am I doing? What am I doing? No, don't do that. Yeah, so Doom 3, when they introduced the spider boss and the Lost Souls, effed me up as a kid. Spider boss? What spider boss? Actually, that's another thing. I've always had a particular weird level of fear of... No, actually, that's not true. I'm lying. I have not always had this, but it flared up aggressively, weirdly, when I became an adult. I've never liked spiders, but when I was young, I was taught how to, like, you know, handle them safely and not handle them necessarily, but deal with them properly, kill them in a safe way, or send them outside. Like, I was taught to do that. So when I was super young, I was not bothered by it, but over time, I just developed a fear of it, and then I moved somewhere where there was a where there was a new selection of spiders and quite a lot of them, and I was dealing with the anxiety of moving and just the strain that caused alongside that created this crippling level of fear for spiders. And when I first played Skyrim, and they had the little Shelobs up in the caves, it freaked me out. So that was so fun. So that was actually, I did have a moment where I was like, nah, I'm not gonna not play Elder Scrolls 5 Skyrim. Like, I'm not gonna not play this game. So I had to have a moment, talk with myself. Fallout 3 ghouls gave me nightmares after I played the games for I had to take a 2-week break. The ghouls in Fallout, I played Fallout so late into my adulthood that thankfully he sees me.
I don't recall inviting
I'm
you into my
invisible.
house. Leave quickly, or we will have a problem.
We already have a problem, Jagasta. Oh, but I was invited by Sithis. That sounds like a lame response. By Sithis. By your mom. Okay, sorry. Say nothing.
So, the thief opts for the stoic approach.
Maybe I'm not a thief, huh?
Oh, my friend. I'm afraid you've broken into your last house.
What? You can't, like, delicately exit this situation? I'm invisible. I'm invisible. I really wanted a Fusro arm right now. Not that I want to be in your territory, sir, but training room seems like a more appropriate place to fight. Let's keep it on your home turf. Yeah, Fallout's the only other time I've gotten close to zombies, but I think the fear that got me as a kid of zombies, that image is just not the same. Not even the physical image, like just the what they do and the way they act is just different than the ghouls in Fallout. So those just never hit me the same way. It never affected me the same way. But I was also much older, over it mostly. And they're just, yeah, ghouls, for me, the ghouls and the zombies are not, they did not equate in my mind. Jagasta is dead, I must pick up my reward and next contract at the dead drop location. In the rotten box under the old bridge, just south of the Imperial City. What I typically would have done is I would have gotten more a B-roll. So I'm going to do that since I'm recording and it's totally working right now. I think what scares me the most in video games is the ocean. Games like Subnautica give me anxiety like no other game. That's interesting. You know, had I played certain games younger, I totally see that. I think really there's something when you're young where things affect you and grip you and stay with you in a different way. And I've played some games that stress me out with the ocean, and I think specifically movies. It wasn't necessarily the ocean, but just water, not breathing, that type of stuff. there were certain things that did kind of hit me and give me a fear of that. But at the same time, not, I don't think I ever experienced it in games to the point that I like had that same level of like zombie level like fear. So we're gonna really quickly, if he doesn't notice us, that's so funny. Because usually if you stay still, if you're invisible and you're sneaking and you stay still and you just stand up, they won't notice you. So you'll watch, there will be some I was gonna say characters that will only see you if you move. Like maybe it is all the same across the board, but like I thought I can get away with getting like, because it shows the eye. I was trying not to get the eye. I moved too fast right there. I hate spiders, the legs and eyes, it creeps me out. That on top of like the fact that they can cause damage, but they're quiet and they could be on you and you would never know. That's the part that gets in my head about spiders, is that you could have one on you, never know. Primarily on your clothing, like you'll probably feel something on your skin and brush it off. But oof. I think the whole like, what's the little dude, the little fuzzy dude, spider guy? Lucas the spider. It was, I didn't know this. It was made by like a dad and their kid or something to ease like the arachnophobia. And it helped a lot of kids. It helped me. I started watching Lucas the spider because I was like, it works. I didn't actually even know that. I started watching it, and and I think it was around that time too when I was getting those like severe like anxiety. It was probably the first time in my life I had multiple like anxiety attacks. It just like, it hit me in a weird way. I was just under a lot of stress, and Lucas the spider helped save my soul. The special outfit in the keg. Wait a minute. You talking to me? Oh shoot, I forgot about this. Chad Warden for the win. Wait, is it right here? No, are you talking about an outfit being here? Because I'm like, am I forgetting like some like deeply held like the little secret that you find on US? Be sure to get the black hand outfit. I forget exactly where, but it's in the basement somewhere. I think you're right. You're sparking a memory, and I don't have it clear. But yeah, there's my B-roll. What am I doing? Actually, let's see if we can get him from the side. Laying in bed one night, I had a spider run across my chest while I was looking at my phone. One of the quickest times I ever jumped out of time. Jumped out of bed. Jumped out of time as well, probably. Time didn't exist at that point. Dude, I had a situation where I was on a swing and my hand got very close to my mouth. Like my face, like area. I think I'm only thinking mouth because I was like laughing or something. And that's the part that I remember. But, okay. So I looked down at my hand, and I thought it was like a little like, there was something on my hand, and I thought it was a dry like leaf thing, and I think it ended up being a spider, and I brushed it off. But it like, that stuck with me for a little while, like a long while. That really, that experience stayed with me, and I've learned, because I would freak out, like just straight up, just freak. And panic and jump out of my skin, because I had a friend who was like that, who like startled at everything. She was so sweet and so cute, but I started being around her so much, I started responding to things that way, and I realized with stuff like specifically spiders, you really have to like pause for a minute, assess the situation, and then deal with it. Oh, now there's a leak instead of an onion. Where are you? Got the Brothers of Darkness. Oh. We have revealed a secret. I feel bad for spiders. There's some in my basement, and they watch me work out. If you go towards them, they run away. They are smarter and sweeter than you think. I love spiders a lot. I think spiders are mostly harmless, and I've kind of started. I do this with all bugs, kind of, but I kind of just speak about them respectfully, like, hey, this is our home, but maybe they shouldn't be living in the space. Oh, it's the keg. Jed Warden. That's right. I completely forgot about this. Why did I have to sneak for that? Dude's gone. Yeah, I try to refer to spiders in a respectful way. Like, oh, you know, you're not supposed to be in here. Okay, I'm gonna take you outside. Sometimes I just squish it. If they look like the harmful ones that my foot's on them. There's these spiders that are fast and they bite, and they're more aggressive and they move fast. Those get the foot, cause yeah, it's not good. I also have family that were a spider like that to be around them, they would not. If something were to happen, they would not tolerate it well. And I was like, that's on as a safety note, and I couldn't risk it. So I set up little traps because I was like, this is becoming, it was becoming a problem. Black hand hood, black hand robe. Ooh, black hand robes. These are not just. This is not just now. This is a robe. Who was I just sent to destroy? Oh, he's cleaning house. Lachance is cleaning house. Oh, Lachance is cleaning out here. So for those who did not have US back in the day, or a guidebook or any such thing, that would have been something you would have, if you really searched the place. And you know, early game, you're always searching everything. But if you get lazy, that's a very authentic thing. I gotta collect all the books I can collect and keep them in one place. I meant to put them in like my clothing drawer in our castle. I need to do that. Artemis Logic, you have the OG guidebook? Oh, the only guidebook I ever owned was Knights of the Old Republic, and that was, ooh, I am so sad that thing is not still alive. That was a piece of art, and I really wish I could have it. It's a beautiful piece of history. Oh man, my health ain't looking pretty. Good thing I could just heal my dark soul over here. And no, I'm not ever playing that. Don't even start with me right now. It's the only guidebook I ever bought for a game. So back in my younger years, I didn't have a lot of capital to work with, you know. But mine came with an Xbox bundle. I think it came with the game. It was an Xbox bundle with the Knights of the Republic game, and I think the guidebook came with it. We never would have bought something like that. And I believe at some point, like, did it just fall apart from overuse? I don't. We had it for many years. It breaks my heart that we don't. But I mean, it's not something I could ask my parents. Like, they wouldn't know something like that. Pastor of Muppets, how you doing, dude? It's been a hot minute, man. Good to see you. My front cover came off because of constant use, but it's fine. Oh yeah, you just learn how to like delicately either glue that thin line of wood glue or art glue, you know, same thing. And you get that perfect. Then you get like the super shiny invisible gift wrap tape. You make it good as new. Or you just leave it and let it show its scars. It's part of its history. Yeah, it is concerning what we are doing right now. There's another clue. Read the last 2 dead drop notes. Oh. Have I missed something, sir? Dead Drop 1. You are now reading your first Dead Drop note here on Hero Hill, which proves to me that you are well appointed to the tasks that lie ahead. Who took the time to climb up Hero Hill? To drop a dead drop? What the? Leaf Rot Cave. I don't know. Decrepit, no. What does that mean? Oh, we've opened that numerous times. I was such a super fan of Oblivion. I followed its development on the Bethesda site for years. That's so cool. Talk about history. I didn't know about any of these games until... You know, the funny thing is, I wonder if I got Oblivion on a... Like, because these games are not games we knew anything about. We just got them. I don't know if they were gifted to us. I don't know if they were in bundles. I don't know how we got these games. I know Knights was in a bundle. Because Morrowind is my favorite game, so you were already familiar. You already had that connection. And then you followed. That's so cool. So this is the... We're going to get a good view. Yeah, look at my horse. Jeez. I just want to sit here and listen to the birds for a minute. Are they ever this loud? I just heard a voice. Is someone attacking me? Don't tell me. They're right behind me. They are. They're right there. Look at you. You know, I was given a new bow, and I didn't even realize it. Shadow Hunt. Turn undead damage. Health 25. Damage Magicka. Oh, that's not apples to apples. That's a bow compared to a sword. That's very different. Ooh, and I got all those steel arrows from that dude that somebody that I...
Your face was the last mistake you'll ever make.
Careful. I have Shadow Mirror on my side. And cool gloves. I like the dead drop missions. They give you more agency, but they can be boring. Yeah, it's a funny way to deal with things because you're not getting all the character interactions. But the missions themselves are great missions. I wish they were a little bit more dynamic. And what do I mean by that? Like, they give you the illusion of a lot more freedom than you have. Like, well, if you talk to someone, you'll gain their good favor. And that was actually, wait, that was even before the dead drop. I'm thinking of, oh, that's even before the dead drop. A lot of the Dark Brotherhood quests, they make it feel like you can really alter it more, but you really can't. Get the money first, then we get the dead drops. Also, if you want to see a giant mud crab, I found one yesterday. I found a giant nernroot. That was really cool. I don't know if I ever found the giant mud crab or if I've only seen it in, like, content. I've picked up my reward and received my next contract. It is from beneath the old bridge. I have been ordered to kill an Argonian hunter named Shaliz, who is holed up in the flooded mine. She is a wanted psychopath, so I should be cautious. Are you playing on Xbox? Yes, I am. It does a lot of the work, as I've said many times. It does a lot of the work that my computer would just not be able to do. It wouldn't be able to multitask. So it's running the game, basically, for me. So... Okay. And the locations, I would say the dead drop locations themselves are a cool idea. It just feels kind of like logically speaking, who's going around dropping these things? And if he has so many other agents to be dropping messages, like the whole thing, it just feels a bit funny. Sometimes you can see birds flying, little fast sparrows. They fly like real birds. It's rare to actually see. In Oblivion? Oh no, I have seen some birds. It's not like Skyrim where they actually like... Pretty sure you can actually shoot them. Or maybe not, maybe you can't. I think you can. I know you can see butterflies from time to time, but you can't pick them out of the sky like Skyrim. Computer doesn't allow you to play on controller either. Yeah, you can, especially with Windows and Xbox. They have a much smoother experience for controller, but it's still like sometimes you have to alter things, especially if you're doing Steam. You have to like make this button do this and this button do this. But it's very one-dimensional because sometimes buttons do different things if they're pushed together, if they're hard-pressed, and all that stuff. And that stuff can't be, or long-pressed. That stuff can't always be done in Steam. Like, I had this problem with Battlefront where I don't even remember what the situation was, but it was basically 2 buttons, or maybe it was either Knights or it was Battlefront, but it was a situation where you basically, like, you can what do you call it, program the button, but you couldn't program behaviors of the button. So there were certain things you simply could not do, which was a little bit of an issue. The game was still playable, but not to that degree. Oh my heavens. What? That's why they said you have to be careful. The psychopath is an Argonian that can swim. Oh my goodness. That's not gonna work? It's not gonna work? When being invisible doesn't even work. Thea, how's it going? Hey, nerdy, hey, chat. I've always played on Xbox. Yeah, so have I. It's just... Oh, I am invisible now. Where are you? Oh.
Whatever it was, it's gone now.
Pickpocket. Can I pickpocket you? I want to pickpocket you. Sword of the Inferno. Dang it. Oh, I have a bow in my hands. What am I doing? Feeling fantastic. That's awesome. I like fantastic. Wow. This is hitting. Man, you seem like a cool character, too. Wish I could have met you in different circumstances. Longsword of Fracturing. Shaliz is dead. I must pick up my reward and next contract at the dead drop location in the coffin. Just outside. Like, who is doing these, man? So fast. Bounty added to Cyrodiil. It did not say that. It did not. Oh, I haven't been putting my mask on. Wait a minute. Should I do it? Okay, we have to check, though. My latest cat is the apprentice birth sign. Nice. Hey, listen, if you're trying to give me a little jump scare, it worked. It's like, what? I didn't see that. Got me sweating over here. I'm good when I want to be. Also, like, so bounty, no, where's fame and infamy? Okay, so infamy is going up. Just like a little bit. But where's the, okay, murders is 15. We need to do this, because this is an explicit, like, there's no bounty. That's where I think the game gets confusing. Because technically it is a murder. Technically. But she went aggro first. So I think like the game in its own logic is saying, well, it's not a murder. This is a fight. That's what it's categorized as. But like in the context of the story, it is 100% a murder. You hear that? The creek. Oh, there. Right there, right there, right there, right there. Oh, that's cool. Oh, we got there. Are you walking? Swimming or walking? Shoot. Shoot. No way did that just go through water. That just went through water. I did the Dorian Gold thing and ended up doing like 8 years in prison. That's a ton. You got stuck, buddy. I'm so sorry. You got stuck. What can I say? So we're gonna find out right now if it even registered as a innocent kill in the first place. So I am currently wearing the Mask of Clavicus Vile. The Batman, saggy Batman face. So I think in Skyrim I actually got a bounty for pickpocketing a bandit. Lame. Come on, Skyrim. Come on. That's just offensive at that point. Goodness. That's so funny. Okay, so let's check bounty. Just really quickly. What? Oh, I forgot. You put the mask on. It's the total bounty of all of the things, the sins, the crimes. So it says a murders 15. I'm wondering, does that not get affected? Is it just the infamy and fame? So we're going to take it off. Because I think my misunderstanding is that the murders themselves would actually get... But they're not. They're the same. Murders, assaults, all that stuff is the same. Infamy and fame is different. And I think... I don't know. We'd have to rewind it. Yeah, I'd have to rewind it to see if my bounty, not my bounty, my infamy went up. Because I think that's another thing you can prevent if, because infamy can affect certain things. Fame and infamy levels, if they're high or low. Sometimes you need them high enough to do certain things. Or you need them within a certain balance. Hold up. I was joking about pickpocketing and I'm going to give you a bounty. Yeah, can you imagine how difficult this game would become? Did we get everything? Is there hidden treasures somewhere? Do we have to check every nook and cranny every single time? Yes. See, there's leaks. Leaks are amazing. I think we did miss that chest, though. That's okay. I don't need it. Got everything I could ever want. We've got friendship. Oh, and a chest. Never mind, I do want that. Ugh. How did I end up? I got an inheritance note from a vampire. The inheritance notes are funny. I never understood that. Because eventually you start getting a bunch of them. You're like, how is this possible? And who is doing this? It's kind of creepy. Do you ever do master alteration training? Technically, I don't know if I went to a master trainer specifically, but my alteration, I am the master. I am the Senate. Look, check this out. Well, I mean, if you want to take a look at that for a minute, it's awfully pretty. Okay, alteration is at 100. Now, did I find a master trainer at any point? I don't think so. Because it's so easy to train yourself that I think I just, like, crazy trained it. Out the ruins of Fort Redmond. Rockmill Cave, Water's Edge. We'll go to Water's Edge. That's a place that a lot of people would have found already. Oh no, my hair's getting wet. Did you know you could become a horse in Oblivion? Just get this spell. Magic. It's funny, when you're invisible, I'm pretty sure you don't have a shadow. But when you're on the horse, the shadow comes back. It's like, I gotta call you out. Water walking, that's what we needed for the horse. Water walking. Look at how beautiful I am as a horse. I'm cute. Oh. Oh, sir. I shouldn't have used another arrow. Oh, I have 4 left. Disintegrate weapon, 60 points on strike. Not bad, not bad. Bethesda games are so beautiful despite the questionable engine they run on. They really are. They are lovely. 21. 32, dude. Is anyone excited for the Sky Oblivion mod? Is that like the Beyond Bruma? Oh, is it technically considered a mod? Is the whole thing considered a mod? Where is the known route? I hear you, and your siren call. Where are you? I did hear something growl at me. What was that? Hear it. This guy. I think you should do Boethia soon. There's arrows to dupe that do 60 times 2 and 10 feet. And they're really good. Ooh. I'm all for duping some arrows. I want that Nern root. I bet it's under the stairs. Why was it the first place I looked? Oh. Do I like turn-based games? I would say largely no, given the genre they're typically in. It's just not something I gravitate toward. But technically, Knights of the Old Republic is a hybrid turn-based game where it feels live, but it's technically timed. So it's bordering on a turn-based game. I did play a turn-based game, and this is more coincidence based on what I've played. I did play a turn-based game that was Lord of the Rings. I think it's called Third Age. Excellent game. And I enjoyed that. There was really a level of strategy that I grew to understand and enjoy working with. And the characters you chose, you had to, it was like doing a board game. Like, you really had to think about what, you really had to think about what you were doing. That wasn't worth it. Oh, looking sexy in that assassin armor. Hello, and good morning. Welcome, welcome. Anybody with compliments is welcome. Michael Carroll's here, Jacob Giles is here. How much wood would a woodchuck chuck if a woodchuck could chuck wood? Oh, man. I haven't hit the caffeination station yet, dude. That's not nice. Just throwing them at me. Life's deepest questions. What's next? The meaning of the universe? I just don't know. Oh, man. Oh! I'm writing on other paper. What am I doing? Okay. Let's see. Oh! 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 I see something. I see a thing. Whee! Okay, now that we've done all that unnecessary stuff, we can actually go do our job. Kamenga! How's it going? Whee! No! Oh. I was gonna miss it. My compliment is that you have a very pleasant voice. Oh, thank you! I really appreciate that. It is a little scratchy at the moment. But that's okay. I have my tea next to me. Thankfully, it never got all that rough. I mean, if you're streaming for 2 hours, I guess we'll see how it goes. How many lows could Rob blow Rob if Rob low could Rob lows? Oh, what? I need it. That is amazing. What? I have never heard that one before. That is a first. That is so funny. That is awesome. What did he used to say in Parks and Rec? Is like, not definitely. Oh, we used to, Mr. Nerdy and I used to say it all the time to each other, with his voice and his whole inflection and body language. It was something to the effect of definitely. Like, I don't know what it was, but he was just so much energy. It's so funny. Do you think Dr. Pepper has a license? Oh, he is my primary care physician, so I hope so. Or maybe not. Maybe we want that alternative. Wait, why am I in here again? What am I doing? There's no arrow, so therefore I know not what I am doing. I must pick up my... I thought I was on a mission right now. I must pick up my rewarded next contract at the dead drop location in the coffin just outside the ruins. I'm literally just here for a dead drop, and I'm like, oh, what am I supposed to do now? I'm on autopilot. Spaceman jump. I'm mostly good. That's good. I like mostly. Mostly's good. But I hope the lesser of those things gets better. That was very poorly said. I apologize. Ooh. Aval Uvani's schedule and dead drop order 5. I have picked up my reward and received my next contract from the dead drop in the coffin outside Fort Redmond. I have been ordered to kill Alval Uvani, a dark elf merchant who spends his time traveling around Cyrodiil. I should consult the schedule that has been left for me to determine where and when I should strike. Ooh, see, I like that. That's a cool, like, it's a cool thing, like, extra thing. Uvani is a master of the Destruction School of Magicka, and I'm a Breton, so just try me. And has killed before, but he does have a weakness. If Aval Uvani drinks mead, he will be rendered immobile, as are most people, due to a rare allergy to honey. Oh, that's next level. Fia, ooh, tea, indubitably. Oh, I'll keep a pinky up. You won't see it, but you know, I promise. Oh, my good sir. I was gonna say I have my Oblivion mug here. That doesn't exist. I don't have an Oblivion mug. I have a Star Wars mug is what I was going to say, but I was like, wait, that doesn't apply. In my mind they apply. Oh, I hate this guy. He thinks he's hot. Fuzz. Very dangerous to me with my apprentice sign. Ooh, oh, I feel that. That hurts. Yeah, I could never do the apprentice sign. Like, Because magical enemies were already they were the hardest for me as it was. How do I not have this Nern root? Thought for sure I already had this one. Oh, that's weird. Am I getting to a place where I recognize individual Nern root? I've definitely gotten these. We got them with the Argonian. We must have. Whoa. My mind is opening up to all new information. That is probably not healthy for my brain to handle all at once, but it's okay. Who cares? Now I feel like I must have missed some Nern root over here. Because why? Why would I not have had those already? That is a big fire, dude. Usually the fires at campsites are very small. You could hear this one. Like, louder. Isn't that abnormal? I've never seen a campfire like that. Now walk away before I get nasty. I could never take that dialogue seriously. I always thought it was funny. Oh, is that what this guy's about to say to me? Poor guy. Poor guy, not taking him seriously off the jump. The high acrobatics jump. That's a cool situation. Where am I? This is not marked? How is this not marked? No, it is marked. Oh. You're using the wrong map. Fisherman's Rock. Oh, that's really cool, actually. Makes me wish there was, like, some, like, RuneScape-style fishing right there. This would be a crazy coastline if there was, like, RuneScape fishing in this. Dude. That'd be really cool. Okay, so, a little bit of news before we go to Caffeination Station. I wanted to address the whole thing with Wes Johnson. Wes Johnson was found... I would prefer to read this only because I would hate to muck up any details. He was scheduled to host a benefit. He was going to be at an event. But he didn't appear at the event. And his wife phoned the hotel where he was staying. And they discovered him unconscious. And medical technicians struggled to find a pulse. That's a little worse than what I had read previously. So oh my word. According to this, he'd been placed in a coma and had since emerged from it. And then he has a video on his GoFundMe page. So there is a GoFundMe page for him. I did not want to recommend anything or support anything because I've seen plenty of scams on stuff like that. But because he has posted it himself, you can go look for it. He's on Instagram. You can go look at his socials, and there is an official link. It's coming from him, so that way it's not anybody trying to optimize on a situation. But yeah, there was a video, and I didn't know if I watched it, and I was like, oh, it was hard. It was great to see it, but like I didn't know if the video was a message that he wrote now, but on a video that was done weeks ago. Like I didn't know if he wrote a message on a video of himself, or no, it was a picture or something like that. There was a picture I saw of him, and I didn't know if it was a recent picture or if it was an old picture, and then he was just communicating his feelings through that and his, stuff. So it seems like there is a more recent thing that I have not seen yet where it's actually him now. So that's good. It's so good to hear. And I didn't realize, I don't think I knew he was married. But that's so sad, like from that perspective too. Like I couldn't even imagine. I can imagine that could not comprehend what that would feel like, that type of situation. So rumors of my demise, well, they weren't exaggerated. It was very close, very close. Johnson says in the video, but I'm still here. I don't want to get emotional. I'm sorry. I'm still here because my wife decided to call the hotel where I was staying, announcing for the Alzheimer's Association, and had my son call security to find out I was nearly dead. Oh my word. Dude, Nightmare 13, welcome, dude. You're going to be on the top of the screen, too. Got our newest subscribers up there. Jeez. Oh, my gosh. That's heavy, man. It's different hearing it directly from... Oh, goodness, I'm supposed to be invisible. I'm not even paying attention. I cannot believe this guy walked right up to me. Ah, gosh. Okay. Well, he seems like... sorry. He seems like such a sweet, lighthearted person, but, like... So that would have been my chance to get this guy right there. He was in his house. Let's look at the letter we got. Yeah, man, that's intense. That is intense. Man. Dark Elf wasn't actually that upset about you being in his home. Can't believe I got away with that spell. And the dead drop orders change. I think we talked about this. They change from these letters, and all of a sudden they change to these pieces of paper. Oh, I remember. Okay. Nobody say anything because I don't remember exactly what's happening. I don't remember all the specific details. Wait, what is his name? Because I need to find the list. Anyways, man, prayers from his wife. Son. I wasn't aware of the family. So that hits a little closer. That's a lot. Wow. Well, thank God he was found and that he's okay now. And I'm gonna go. I would like to look up that video. If I could find the video in a way that I can link it, I'll try to link it onto the community tab later. That way people can have a more direct way of seeing it. But man, Aval Uvani, that's his name. That's why I can't find the thing. I don't remember what it's called though. Why isn't it put next to, like, you'd think they would spell it similarly to... Oh, okay. He can be found in the following locations on the following... But there's a pin on him anyway. Mordes and Turdes. Breville, the Lonely Suitor Lodge. Midas And the other, why are they spelled the same? Do they sound the same? Or spelled differently but sound the same? Skingrad, the Westfield Inn, an inn, and a lodge. Tappan Tack. Rented property. Oh, that would have been the place. In his own home at rented property. Keep in mind that there may be some variation based on the time it takes for him to get to different cities. Oh gosh, sorry, that was heavy, man. Part of me wants to just reload it and then get him here, but at the same time, no, I can't. The reload is too. It was on the other one. I could get B-roll of him. I don't want to get B-roll of this guy traveling. That's not what I need. And of course the illness is a mystery. I mean, also like, again, like, I get privacy though. Like, I get that, like, on one hand you're like, you get curious about if someone's like hiding something or that's on a personal note, or on a more wide like bigger picture problem would be if, oh wow, already in Breville in an hour, is if, like, you know, there's people have like handlers or people controlling them, and so that when things aren't communicated, it can feel very uncomfortable because you become concerned for the person. Like, is this person, if things are being hidden, could the person be under duress? And like, I think there's been so much concern about that in so many situations lately that like I totally get wanting to know. But at the same time, like, I can only imagine, I don't know, having to handle and balance people's, just, you know, everything when things become public. I just feel like that'd be a lot. That's funny, you're wearing pants with your giant armor. Oh, you're the guard. Via the turn-based games thing. I really like Caves of, I don't know how to pronounce that. It's a turn-based roguelike crawling through caves and stuff. That sounds cool. That's him? Who's that? Dude bumped into me. Bogram Grogalash. Wow. He had a hot moment right there.
Good morning.
Oh, it's early morning
is
right
all
now.
in an uproar. First the chapel attacked. Now the prophet ranting about the end of the world. That's terrible. Yes. Thank Akat.
This guy's literally has a target on him. Okay, so I have a list. I have a whole list of games that have been recommended to me. Let's see. I'm gonna have to move it onto yet another page because it's filling up. Caves. Oh, I told you guys that I would I'm trying to figure out how to do this. I'm still struggling to learn how to use the Discord, but I want to have a thread of just like game recommendations, because I feel like, and you could include like books or movies or something, because we've talked about stuff like that, but like it's so interesting, these games I've never heard of, and just like the impact that like games have had on my life, and seeing all these games that have like really been something other people have enjoyed, and it's like, wow, I've never even heard of that. Like, can you imagine? Just thinking of it on from my own like experience. Like, what if I had never played? And not that it would have changed my life dramatically. Let me just not be over dramatic. But like, just the concept of like games that like
Tosh,
carried me through different seasons, and like having never played them or never even heard of them.
And no heir. I wonder what will happen to the Empire.
I missed.
Uh-huh. City Swimmer certainly lives up to her.
He thought it was him? What? I must pick up my location and next contract at the dead drop location in the market district of the Imperial City in a hollowed out tree stump behind the Stonewall Shields. What just happened? This is good to know. I got him with an invisible arrow and he jumped at the
Stop!
What?
You violated the law. Pay the court a fine or
That's true.
Oh.
Okay. Wait, no. No. What? Wait. No. It's gonna reload. No. Autosave. No, don't autosave. Are you serious? Are you serious right now? Oh, I still got this autosave. Oh! Thank the night, mother. I didn't want to go back that far. Okay. Sure, I'm not laughing at you. What a hilarious string of events. I'm not laughing at you. I'm laughing with you. Nerdy freaking out. I'm fine. It's fine. Can you imagine? I haven't even hit caffeination yet. I haven't even started that. I haven't even. I just have my decaf, like throat tea to make my throat feel better. Like, like I don't. I don't need any more energy. Or oh, hey there. Well, at least we could see him attack from there. We had to redo it anyway. The issue was, because I accidentally hit just go to jail, I thought they were gonna, I thought the autosave, because that's what we were depending on. What is wrong with me? Just save the game.
Hello there. Good.
Okay. Oh, gosh, I thought he saw me. Anyway, we're fine. Everything is fine. We're safe in the warm embrace of a 100% chameleon spell and a high sneak skill. We are fine. I did not hit load, did I? What a dummy. You know how many games I've ruined by hitting loading a game and not saving it, or saving over a loaded game? I was like, I need to load this game. It's important. It's critical. And I accidentally save over it. Oh, the trauma. Speaking of childhood trauma. Okay, we're going to save it because that's actually what we're supposed to do. Sorry. I probably just brought up some memories. I probably triggered everybody. I apologize. I shouldn't have brought it up. Now you're sharing my misery with me. So we're gonna actually put our mask on. Our cowl that we were supposed to wear, the gray fox cowl. Okay. My favorite thing from the game is the snap jaws. They're like little hyena folk. Dude. Man, see, there's like whole worlds I've never discovered. It's like never having read a book. And you're like, I've read all the good books. And then you read another book and you're like, oh shoot, there's more. Then you read another one and you're like, oh shoot. There's other worlds that are amazing. Okay, I can handle this. I can handle this.
For a change. The last of the data have been
I'm not
driven
even
out.
sneaking.
Fantastic. That's fine news. Bye.
We gonna poison this. They're about to walk back this direction. We are gonna need to go quickly. That's 20 points of damage. That's not bad. That's really good. But this is 6 for 24 seconds. I didn't do the... why am I doing this? Why am I doing this? I just said we must put on the Grey Fox's cowl. Not the Dark Brotherhood cowl. This is why we saved the game. Oh, wow. I'm so grateful. for my momentary lapse of forgetfulness, I guess. Okay, now we've got the thingy on. We've got our sword. We've got our poison.
Fantastic. That's fine news. Bye. Watch out! Ow! Let's get this!
Could there have been a better place to do this? Probably. If I'd really looked at the list and tried different things. Everyone on Earth has trauma. It's a part of life, unfortunately. Yeah, that's true. That's actually the sad part about there being a cult, not a culture, but like a shift in, like, I think for the longest time, people started dealing with it by like, let's all dwell on it and like unearth all of it. And I think that made things better for some people and in some situations and worse for a lot of people. Now we're kind of getting back to the, oh, we can be free beyond this. But something like saving over a loaded game, that sticks with you, man. I know there's big things happening in the world, but that's crazy. I just try to keep it lighthearted. Raven, how you doing, man? Invictus was like, oh, I missed Raven. It was last week. How you doing? How you feeling, Raven? We haven't really asked you, like, how have you actually been feeling lately? Like any updates with you? How are things going? Okay. So we did this, we do this. We take his key because we keep all the keys because you never know. And then we take off the cowl and sneak off into the darkness. Bye-bye, guys. Not good back in hospital. Oh, man, I'm so sorry. I didn't... How long have you been over there? Or been back in?
Make it quick.
What? Okay, so the thing is... Okay, what is... Oh, my. What is this? What is this view? What is this? Okay. Basically, if you deal with someone with the Gray Fox's mask on, and you immediately take it off, someone will still run up to you. It's kind of funny you can ask them about the Gray Fox. 3 weeks.
That thief that the Imperial Watch are always going on about. He likes to steal from rich folk.
He? Keep going with that information, please.
Go bother someone else.
Hey, you bothered me because you almost caught me. I'm invisible. How did you even start talking to me? Oh, you Shraven. Sorry to hear that. I just got out of hospital last Thursday. Oh my... Dudes, I'm so sorry. You know, not to merge these two things, because I want to make sure we get full update on you guys. But, like, honestly, that's the whole thing about trauma, too. Like, I realized, like, dwelling on things in the past, I could not... I'm not saying that's a bad thing, and I'm not saying people shouldn't do that and shouldn't walk through things the way they see fit. I don't know anybody else's life, but that's kind of the point of what I was about to say, is that when I was so fixated on the past, I could not focus on other people's present to the same degree. And it was like, I could harness my past to help people in their present, but if I got lost in it and I got overwhelmed by it, I was like, oh, I can't be like, I can't come alongside people in the stuff that they're dealing with now. Yeah, exactly. And I think there are times, and I've seen this obviously in life, where it's appropriate to bring stuff up from the past, especially if things aren't reconciled. If you have something between two people and you're like, you know what? I don't want to bring this up. Maybe this is selfish. Maybe you're not even bothered by this, but like I realized I never apologized or I never like made things right. Sometimes to like heal, like especially relationships, sometimes dredging up stuff makes it worse, but or sometimes even general apologies of just like, hey, listen, I know in the past whatever, but sometimes I feel like the past needs to be acknowledged in relationships because it just shows. I mean, it shows good faith toward the person, but it also like, oh, there's the totally sketchy, like obvious tree trunk right there. Look at that. That's so funny. In the Imperial City Market District. But yeah, it's like, I'm so sorry.
They sure do sell food. Yep, you can buy food there. Good day.
Raven, do you know if there's like I don't know. This is also, just to be clear, it's also like sometimes you like just don't want to talk about it, which is totally fine. I don't want to pry into anything that someone's like, hey, I don't want to think about this right now. I'm going to think about Oblivion. But like, please, like, if you want to share anything, feel free to do that. Like, and again, I hate doing the whole thoughts and prayers thing, because I know for a lot of people, it sounds like, see, I'm doing something, when really you're not doing anything for the person specifically. But just know that, like, I have, like, prayed for you guys, and we've had stuff come up in the past where there's been health things, and like I really do feel for you guys, and I'm sorry for each person that's dealing with something right now. Just know, like I'm so sorry, and there's you know, I was gonna say my heart's with you, but at the same time, understandably, I don't know what a lot of people are dealing with right now. It's funny that they say this kind of twice. You can't ignore the past, but you also can't live in it. It's a hard balance. It is, you know, it sounds so simple, but it really is a hard balance. And yeah. You're cool, Nerdy. Appreciate you guys being there. Yeah, absolutely. Anytime. Obviously, like, and I think, and Victus was saying too, he's like, I sometimes I don't realize when people miss each other in chat. Like, I know when I see you guys, but like sometimes I don't realize when people haven't seen each other for a while. So Invictus was like, "Oh, I really want to know how he's doing," and we keep missing each other, and so he was like, he wanted to make sure you were good too. So let's see what we got here. Wait a second, what am I doing? I gotta hit the caffeination station, man. So this is what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna warm up the water for the coffee. And then I'm gonna come right back, and we're not gonna pause it quite yet. I have been oh no! Ah! I did it again. Why did I do it again? I did it again. Oh. Oh boy. I have so much backup stuff to record. Okay, you know what? I'm gonna hit caffeination station right now, only because the recording stopped, which means all those moments that we just caught, they're only on the stream, which is fine. I could still get them from the stream, just lower resolution. Okay. I forget who, but I watched Raven or Invictus stream before. I think I've seen Raven stream, because I think he had something on Twitch he did that was kind of, what was it? What's it for? Oh my gosh. I saw like this clip he had, and he had like commented it. But yeah, I wonder if Invictus does. We should ask. The recording is just, yeah, it hurts a little bit. It's okay. I shall survive. See, these are the little moments. When nothing tragic is happening in life, which I'm not saying nothing is. We all have our things in the background. But when you're like, there's something about dealing with something stressful in a game where it just distracts you from like more substantial things. You're like, oh, you know what? Let me focus my anxiety on this right now, because that feels better. It's less serious, but it's very serious, very serious. I don't have any of those recordings. Okay, well, it's fine. I do have the stream, and I'll lace it in, but I'll have to go back and do it again. So we will pause it for a moment. Let me read this. No, I'll read it when we get back, because it'll kickstart the next part of it. And we will start recording from there. A lot of very real things to be stressed about too. Also, let me stress over how I'm going to beat this boss instead of the horrors. Exactly. I remember somebody saying, and rightly so, like, if this is going to stress you out, you shouldn't be doing it. And I was like, that's very true. But I think there is a healthy, like, lower level. Like, if you're not letting yourself be totally wound up by, like, games or movies or sports, like, when you get too wound up in it, it's like, this is not healthy. But if you let it wind you up just a little bit, it's a good distraction. It's great. Like, let's focus on this stress. Although I did get great B-roll when I started redoing the Ochivas quest, so I was like, hey, it's all good. It's all good. Okay, I will see you in a moment. Thank you guys for supporting. I appreciate finally being. It's only because of our stream people that we are even monetized. So we'll take that. We'll take that break. And a word from our algorithmic AdSense overlords, and I will be back very, very soon. Doing my streams helps me this dude, that's awesome. I need to catch more of your streams. My Twitch thing, I don't know if my Twitch notifications have been working lately, but we will literally just let you guys know, because we got some people that just popped in. Any of you lurkers, we are going to be back in just a few minutes. I will deliver caffeine to my system, and that usually takes about at least 5 minutes, usually. And I get a little hyped up, which is good that I didn't hype up earlier. But we do have someone, Mr. Anderson. I'm going to say Anderson because I don't know how to add the extra consonant in there. Nice to meet you, sir. One of the things which hooks us gamers, games give us problems for which we can usually find solutions, which is unlike life many times. You know what? I like the way you said that. That is very concise and well put. That is so true. Like, even just all the technical difficulties we had last week, like my controller breaking, my mouse not working, a lot of them were little things. Put a battery in. Okay, this one doesn't work. Find another one. Oh, this thing's not plugged in. And it was like these little problems that, it was unfortunate, but it was like, but these are things I can control and fix to a small degree. And it just I throw derp into usernames for fun. That's funny. And a P, son. That's his middle name. I love that. That's his full name. I exported my streams to my YouTube channel. Dude, okay, Raven streams on Twitch, but he exports them to his YouTube channel so you can see them after the fact. Sweet, we got VODs. That's good to know, man. Yeah, I'm much better on YouTube. You're spitting with that. This is really good. That is such a good way to put it. Dude. I'm gonna do the pause screen with chat on it, because dude, conversation's fire, dude. Okay, I'll be right back with that caffeination, man. With that added energy, as if I needed extra energy. The chat will update, by the way, guys. Whenever I change to the chat screen, it always is behind, and then boop, there it is. Nope, no, it has to boop again. It'll boop. Dude, I'm sorry. This was my alarm for caffeination. You hear this? I'm sorry. I just needed to share that. There's nothing more motivating than that, dude. Dude. Okay, anyways. Okay, good. I'm gonna go do it. Okay, got him. Let's see. We're just Star Wars themed today with our mugs. Dude. Not wrong franchise. Ooh, Arc Dornan's here. Hey, dude. Okay, so let's see. Let's see what I missed. Okay. When the conversation is so good, you just run around in game. I have had moments where I'm like, I have to really think, and I can't like think and process what I'm doing in the game at the same time. So like slow down, or like I do like something like a side thing. You just started game? Well, okay. No, this is like my main character. So it's a level 25. If we're saying just started streaming, I started streaming just an hour and a half ago. And I didn't, however, I missed recordings again, which pains me to even say, but oh, goodness. I can't believe I did it again. So we are now starting recording now. Cannot believe I did that again. So I lost like I missed 30 minutes of recording. The problem is that the recordings get labeled by date and time, or like I don't know if it's date and time or it's like some type of numerical. Like basically what it does is it keeps them in chronological order. So the problem with not getting a recording in is then it's now not in chronological order, and now you have to reorder all these things. It gets very confusing very fast. So I kind of created a system where I'm doing okay with it, but it isn't anything. It's just, and then I still have to do the rest of the Ochiva quests and fill those in because the recordings. That's when my memory card broke. It's a whole thing. I'm okay. But Arc Dornan. Oh, I didn't write you down. Dornan. Yeah, actually, speaking of which, I did post that in the Discord. I was like, I'm playing Oblivion by myself, and it's so sad. The coldest sleep. That had to be the name. oh, my coffee. My coffee. I think it's ready. It's supposed to be 4 minutes. See, I started just bringing it in so it'll brew while it's in here. But now I'm like, how much time has it been? I don't know. I don't have my little timer thingy. Okay, here it goes. Here it goes. The grossest ASMR. Here we go. Here we go. It's not gross. It's just water running. Here we go. Here we go. Coffee ASMR. There we go. Got that brew going. I need to put it down. I'm not supposed to be shaking it up while I'm... Okay. I have picked up my next contract from the dead drop in the hollowed out tree stump. I have been ordered to go to the campsite on Knoll Mountain and kill Havelstein. I think I've been... when I see that name, I think of Haverstead or some type of name like that. Havelstein. I don't even know where I got that name from. Havelstein Horblood. Ugh. A savage Nord barbarian skilled in the use of the axe. Ooh. Yeah. Anderson got it. Knoll Mountain. Sometimes it is there. Sometimes the pixels don't load half the mountain and you fall into the world. Oh my. Raven Johnson going to Knoll Mountain next to Frostcrag. Yeah, I got Frostcrag up there. It's awesome. Oh, dude, Frostcrag is literally right there. Actually, is Knoll Mountain how I found Frostcrag? I found, literally, I'm not even joking, I had never played Frostcrag. I had never played most of the DLC. I only had played the ones that came with the game of the year, and I organically found it accidentally. I was like, what is this gorgeous castle that I've never seen? It's just so, it fits so well into the game because it's an official DLC, But it also was like this beautiful, different thing I'd never seen. I'm like, I need to know what this is. And I'm like, oh, it's Frostcrack. I just had never done it. Like, I had the DLC that I had bought like a couple months before. I want to do it with you guys. Oh, dear. So if you load directly to it, you will meet this man. Oh. Shadowmere's not having it. Is that dog getting involved? Don't get involved, Fluffy. Oh. Oh. Oh, I gotta get back up here. Ooh, but I could take your soul. Where's my horse? Did my horse get the kill for me? No, I need your soul. I need your soul, doggy. Come here. You'll be my pet forever. I shall have you in the form of a gem Tamagotchi. Never mind, I'm just gonna use up your soul on my sword. Shadowmere! Stop doing my job for me. Do not hit my horse, I swear, sir. Shouldn't I be able to intercept his swings? Okay, I'm really concerned about Shadowmere right now. I don't know. I'm pretty sure he's invincible, but like, dude. What are you even doing? Convalescence, anybody? I'm like worried right now. My poor baby. Got in a fight at school, at work. Wow. Well, I didn't even have to wear the mask for that one. Havelstein, Nord is the Jewish name. Oh, yeah, huh? I love learning stuff like that. There's certain types of names that I've learned, like, from different cultures. I think that's so cool. That just by looking at the name, you could be like, oh, there's like it almost like brings its own history with it. It's kind of cool. Like, it has a story. Not necessarily impactful to the person, because you could have a name that's like, I'm only a 25th this, but that the name was passed down. But still, I think that's so cool that names carry something with them. I don't know. It's a cool value. Anyone else use the stuff as their personal storage chest until buying a house? It's a oh, you could do that, guys. Excuse me. I just need my coffee. I'm not sick. I just need coffee, and I'll be fine. I must now pick up my reward and next contract. See, it's like so like down to business. And did I record this? I did. I recorded it. I actually thought I forgot, but I forgot that I didn't forget. Since I've been in here, got my Discord going. Oh, sweet. We both have our Discord going. Look at us. We're progressing. Yeah, I hardly use it. So not the current Discord. I'm trying to start using it, but I hardly used it. Like, I have like 2 communities on there, and I was just trying to keep up with something. I think it's because I was watching a streamer who had like different scheduling, and I wanted to keep up with it. But you really like Dumborough Cove as a player home expansion, but that's just me having a thing for pirates all my life. That's a cool player home though. Like, I think the only thing I've ever really had for pirates is when Pirates of the Caribbean came out. And then I had a thing. I was like, okay, pirates are pretty cool. Because I got into that whole thing. But like the home, it is a really unique, and I think it's cool. And the location makes a lot of sense. Like, I like it. I must now pick up my reward. Okay. Dead drop location in an old chest that is sunk into the pool at the Ayleid ruin of Nornal. Sounds very Lord of the Rings. Sorry, sir. I don't mean to disrespect you. I'm not trying to step on you. 4 gold. Shadowmere, you can't be doing that. Dude. You almost got a good boo-boo. So glad I got you horse armor. Just to be clear, I got horse armor so that I can make a video about it and share it with you guys. I understand. It's not an awful lot to get for what was it like a few, it was like I don't know, $4. I don't know. It was a lot. Yeah, Shadowmere is unkillable. More health, helpful. I need venison all the time, every day. I do like cooking in Skyrim. I am not going to lie. I do like it. I'm old. The first book I bought at 7 with my allowance was the Golden Book of Buccaneers. Way back in 82. I'm so sorry. Anytime I hear 82, I think of Uncle Rico. Back in 82, I got the pigskin a quarter mile. So 82, it's a special year. Dude, the Golden Book of Buccaneers, dude, that sounds like the perfect kid book. I mean, I don't know what's in it. I don't know. I don't know how. I don't know what age group it's made for, but that sounds like a cool book. Oh, man. Okay, so I usually use my flavored coffee beans, but I added just the tiniest bit of different coffee beans so that it would hit me a little different, you know? And it's more bitter. But it's okay. It's fine. I'm tough, and I'm big, and I'm strong. Arkved's Tower. I've been, well, obviously I've been there. It's on my map, but like I've been there. It's okay. It'll hit good. It's I don't know. I can't lie. I love my vanilla coffee. I'm a little bit of a wimp in that way, but I will drink it with nothing in it. Straight black coffee. That's why I can taste every difference in when I use different beans. It's pretty great. Bought one for my nephew when he was 7. Oh, full circle. That's actually really sweet. I like that. Lots of pictures, diagrams of ships and weapons and maps. Imagination field. That's so cool. I had a book when I was a kid on Native Americans and like their it was like a sewing book, and it was like how to craft, like how they crafted teepees and moccasins, and they gave you enough information to actually be able to like do it if you had the stuff, and it just sparked my imagination like nothing else. Like it was probably the first time as a kid that I felt like distinctly artistic. Something is near my horse. Oh, he smacked me before I could even get a hit in. You see me swing back and he just socked me? No, not you. I thought I was healing myself right there. Using all my magic on you, dude. Because I love you, because you're my baby. Yeah, that's right. Get him while he's down. Get him while he's down. I don't want to accidentally hit Shadowmere. Did you see that? Did you see the teamwork right there? I knocked him to the ground and he just pawed him to death. That was awesome. You should try Death Wish coffee. Death Wish coffee. Seconded? Okay. Okay. All right. I'll write it down. Death Wish coffee. That sounds dangerous. I like it. Okay, I'm gonna write that down. Is it just like a brand of coffee beans? So I couldn't get like a massive like big coffee maker thing, like a whole machine, but I think the best upgrade, which was about as economical as I could get, was getting a grinder and grinding the beans fresh. That honestly was like probably the single best. And then I used like a little, I've told you guys, that little thing that you heard pop on my cup is like a little plastic coffee maker. And you put the little paper in, you put the water in the grounds and stuff like that. And it's great. I love it. And it makes the coffee about as close to like the smell as possible, like as clean as possible. It's a super popular canned coffee company on all the podcasts. Oh, I'm not in with the times right now. It sounds like I'm behind. Death Wish coffee. It's like the thing. It's the rage. I'm not up with the rage. I'm not down with what all those kids are doing. Actually, funny, most of my life advice right now is coming from podcasts. Probably not a good thing. I'm like, oh, they say this supplement, and this supplement, and this supplement, and maybe this will help me stop forgetting things and stop forgetting to save my game and actually record my footage. Which, honestly, some of the stuff is helping. I admit, there are certain vitamins and stuff that I'm like, I'm doing better. But clearly, I'm still forgetting to hit record. Didn't know it was popular. It's a brand of coffee, my fave. Ooh. So my favorite at the moment, typically, because I drink my coffee black, is medium roast and like different flavored coffees. Like I tried this one that was like a raspberry flavor, like raspberry chocolate. Woo! That's pretty good. And like obviously you got the classics. You got vanilla. You got hazelnut. Hazelnut's a good classic. Ooh, right there, man. What is that? I want to pick that up. Why can't I pick that up? I can pick up you, but I want to pick up you. That's so sad. When you see something particularly pretty and you can't pick it up. Blackbeard's Revenge is also a good coffee. Are you joking? It marries the two things you love. That's perfect. That sounds awesome. If that's a legitimate coffee name, that sounds super awesome. See, that's a coffee you got to drink. You gotta drink black. You gotta fully experience it. Blackbeard's Revenge. Are you kidding me? Did I get you? I got you, baby. It's real. That actually sounds really cool. Themed coffee. Wow. What would the Isles coffee be like? The Shivering Isles. You see, the problem with a Shivering Isles coffee, the concern I would have, because I enjoy medium roast, I feel like they would only have like a light roast and a dark roast. They'd have the mania and dementia. They would just go, they would fully commit to the theme, the two extremes. Maybe Shea Gorath's blend would be a medium because he's a mix of the two. He's the balance, right? Mania would definitely be a light roast. Dementia would definitely be a dark roast. 100%. Uncle Rico reference. Yes! Umariel, how's it going? How you doing? That's right. Coach would have put me in. Would have made state. I would have gone pro. Living in a mansion somewhere. Soaking it up in a hot tub with my soulmate. Literally, Mr. Nerdy just quoted that to me the other day. He's like, I gotta soak it up in a hot tub with my soulmate. Like, that sounds nice, actually. Let's do that. So, y'all catching up? Yeah, just chill. Liquid Death. Oh, Liquid Death is the water. Death Wish Coffee, it's a popular scam right now. I would say that the whole Liquid Death thing, canned water, like, you know, you gotta love people, you know, get hustling and doing their thing. I get it, and I can appreciate it. But, that's right. I'm not going in here until I find somebody to get. We're going right here. So we're gonna go in from here. We're gonna walk through here, because this is for the dead drop. We're not sneaking. We don't have to sneak. And we're going under here to this hidden... Oh, this is where the on-touch thing comes into play. Oh. Yeah, I don't know. Okay, maybe it's just the your breath pauses when you're lockpicking. Oh, that's broken. That's awesome. Yeah, I don't, personally, I'm not in the space in the world where paying extra for my water works with my lifestyle. So I'm like, who's paying for water? It's water! Like, why are you paying for it? Like, I get it. You pay for it when it comes through the tap. But, like, to pay any more than that, I'm like, that's crazy. To me. I get it. There is a world where that makes sense. And I appreciate it and I respect it. From a distance, it could never be me. Granted... No, that's not the same thing. I couldn't even stuff like buying your coffee out. I'm like, but coffee, like good coffee is really cheap at home. Like really good coffee. I've picked up my reward and received my next contract. The one thing I have done on dates, though, is cold brew. Getting cold brew or espresso or things that I can't really effectively do at home, I totally get. It's like getting food that you know you can't cook. If I'm going to go out, if we're going to go on a date, that's what I'm going to get. I'm going to get something I know I cannot achieve at home. Because then it's like, oh, then it's like a whole event. I love how we're reading this and our breath is not affected at all. A kiss before dying. Let's just read our letter underwater. That we are not Nargonian, to be clear. I must go to the city of Breville and lie in wait near the ancient statue known as the Lucky Old Lady. Oh, we're here now. Oh, we're here now. I'm sorry, the role player in me, aka just Oblivion. I cannot read underwater. That doesn't make sense. Let us read our note. Not underwater. Oh, no. Oh, no. We're getting far into this. Okay, so we need I think it was the update, not the letter. And a wood elf named, oh, sorry, chat. I'm so sorry, chat. I gotta, excuse me for a second. This is like telling Lydia to scoot over. Just this chat, can you scoot over just really quickly? A wood elf named Ungalim visits the statue every night between around 6 p.m. and 1 a.m. to make a wish. As is the local custom, when I see Ungalim, I must... I should be warned, however, that Ungalim has been alerted to danger, and if he senses an assassin, will probably attack on sight. He has also bribed the guards to look the other way if there's a fight. Perhaps a stealth approach would be best. I'm sorry, he's there to make a wish. I thought his wish was for the Dark Brotherhood to deal with him. That's how I interpreted that first go. Okay, so that is not the case. And we can't fast travel from this location. I know this. I love that gold, the sparkles. Okay. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. How do we get out? I don't want to start going through this place. That's a trap. Oh, wait, what's this? Don't get distracted. What's this? Hey, Phoenix, how's it going? Mr. Anderson says, I gather water from a hillside for drinking and making coffee? It's from a natural spring filtered through the limestone? Dude, what? Sounds like it's from 1888. Honestly, sounds like the coolest thing ever. You may as well take advantage of the little things. Take advantage. That sounds amazing. That's really cool. Yeah, Mr. Nerdy and I were talking about like how cool it would be to have like a source of running water, like, and that's such a valuable thing. That's really cool. And wouldn't it, I feel like I don't know how much work goes into it. I know nothing, but I think that would be a cool just. I don't know. It just sounds like even just making your own coffee is its own ritual. There's something that feels really cool about that. Like, I don't know what it takes to, harness that or how you go about that, if it's close to you, if you have to go on a walk to get it. Like, I don't know the whole, that's Varen Vamori. Do your worst. Sir.
You're pathetic.
Hold on a moment. How you doing today, Nerdy? I'm doing pretty well. Just had a little bit of that coffee. And to be honest, because I added a couple grounds of
This is the part where you fall down
Bro, I didn't even approach you yet. Ungolem, can you talk to him? You made a wish, sir. Why were you there? Are these one of those weird people that think that, like, they could just, like, make wishes and then throw a penny in the well? And she's like, disrespect on you, your family, and quite frankly, your life. Go away. Like, what is happening? Let's see if we can actually sneak up on him. I can't believe he saw us and was alerted to us immediately. Granted, we are in the full outfit. We are in gear. Wait, we have to do... Okay. It's to the fast travel. We're gonna see if we can sneak up on this guy. This dead drop beneficiary. Soft water takes some getting used to, however, it's a lot different from tap. Oh, yeah, I have noticed the difference. I've seen the difference between soft and hard water, and that's interesting. It can have an effect. I think you need it relatively balanced for coffee. You don't want it overly filtered, at least when it's from the tap. It's kind of like you want it kind of just balanced in the middle. I've tried to pickpocket Ungolem before joining the Dark Brotherhood. Never seems to succeed. Ooh, they know. They know. Okay, well, obviously we're seen at the moment. We've got a 100% chameleon, because that's the only thing that we're... Oh, that's why. So we crossed along the side of the wall, and he was able to detect us from there. Oh, we can't wait when enemies are nearby? Is that what we're... I'm not wearing the mask, am I? No. So I think it's just because he's here. He's like instantly aggro. There's now we're gonna save the game just in case something goes wrong. He talks to the Night Mother. Ugh. Does he? Wait. How is he able to get in? Is he actually able to do that? Okay, we need a part of me wants to know. There should... Oh, no. Okay, see, that's what we just found out. So sometimes when you... This is just good to know. Sometimes when you are 100% chameleon, if you stand up without taking any steps forward or back or anywhere, you can stay hidden. Because you haven't taken any steps, no one's heard you. And some people, in order to see you, it's dependent on them hearing you step. But with this guy, he is so perceptive that he was able to... sense me just because I was no longer sneaking. So that has affected us multiple times. So I'm able to sneak forward just a little bit, but I'm not able to stand. Other times, if they're not as perceptive, you're able to stand, and unless you take a step while standing, you know, you're good. The trapdoor. Yeah, but like, how does he know? Well, this is the whole thing with Lachance kind of cleaning house of people who know. Is he gonna do it? What time is she able to... I don't want to wait too long for this guy, but what time is she able to like, be communicated? Oh, 3 minutes till midnight. Let's see. While we have 3 in-game minutes, which is like essentially 2 seconds, we need to see when the Night Mother is... when you're able to engage with the Night Mother. He is the listener. Chances are she tipped him off with the voice inside his head. Oh, my dear. Did I not make this connection prior to this? He's the current listener. Wow. What? That's crazy. You have the option to visit her once a week. Yes, we do know this. But at what time? It just says the Night Mother. Honor thy mother. I love that. Honor your mother. It's, let's see. Her crypt in Breville. She cannot be accessed until stage... Okay. Through the quest, she will remain. Yeah, she's got a cute outfit. We know this. So I don't know. Is he not? If he doesn't step in, then we'll just engage him. Let's see if we can. I wish we could speak with him. I wish there were alternate routes. Oh, nope, he knows. Are we not able to act? Oh! Oh, wow.
Stop right there, criminal scum.
What?
Nobody breaks the law on my watch.
Oh.
Confiscating your stolen goods. Now pay your fine.
Okay.
Or it's off to jail. Then pay with your
There's
blood.
that. Okay, I'm gonna do the cheap thing. I'm gonna do the cheap thing. Granted, I did try to pickpocket him. They are totally right on that. That does not aid this quest in any way, though. I don't know if she tipped him off. She would have tipped off many people, true, or even him at first before you kill any Black Hand members. Too many holes in this quest, in my opinion, unless she wanted new people. I think there was, and obviously we're going to get to this pretty soon, where there is an element where she does speak to the concern of someone being involved. I wish he would just go in, though. Yeah, it doesn't, because we can't go in until later, so I don't think it really matters. So we're going to stand up, and as soon as we stand up, he's going to sense us. And the fight is on. I was about to say, he tells the guards, like, to not get involved. So there shouldn't be... See, look what's going to happen as soon as I stand up. He immediately detects me. Even though I'm 100% chameleon. And I did not move. I want to talk to you. I want to talk to you, man. I wish there was an alternate route for that. Oh, he knocked me over again. And you can't see it. Because I'm invisible. Does he keep... He's still knocking me down. I can't get up. Whoa. Oh, no, I didn't mean to do that. I don't want to do that. I don't want to be invisible anymore. I need to see where I am and what I'm doing. So let's see if we can silence self. Not silence self. We don't want to silence self. That's bad. We need to get rid of this invisibility. I'm going to do weak potion of sorcery. We'll just take up the healing. Resist magic would be... No! What do you mean I can't drink any more potions? I can handle it. Don't tell me what I can't do. There we go. There we go. Strong potion of might. Silent shield. Shield would be good. Restore health would be good. Those are things... We might need that. He keeps knocking me down. I'm trying to find, like, the dispel on self. That's what I'm trying to find. He is right there. Right there. Look at that. Peeking around. He's got a good bow, man. Okay. Not great health, though, and no armor.
What's the matter? Getting tired?
Come on. Come on. You know exactly who did what, who did what quest? It's an Emil Pagliarulo quest. I'm actually not familiar with that reference. You can now see me! Ungolem is dead. I must now journey to the city of Anvil and pick up my reward. And next contract... Like, immediately. They're like, okay, anyway, moving on. And next contract at the dead drop there. It is located in the barrel just behind the pond in the city of Anvil. We know where that is. These are insanely fat. Did I accidentally hit him? I can't move. Why can't I move? And who is that? That is not who I think it is it? What is even happening right now? I'm stuck. This is like a scene. I'm stuck. I can't actually, Lucien Lachance. Okay, I can't click anything. I don't know what just happened. Okay, my controller's still on. I can still turn. Lachance, if you need to talk to me, you need to talk to me so I can keep moving. And yeah, I am a wee bit of an obsessive Oblivion nerd. Well, you have found your people, dude. I appreciate that. Welcome home. Master Archery does the knockdown paralysis effect. Okay, I can't even engage with Lachance. And why is he even here? There's a lot of questions I have right now. It might be a glitch. The problem is I can't even click. Oh no, I can. Woo. Okay, so if Lachance does not talk to me, because if you do not, I'm going to have to reload it. Yeah, he's not engaging with me. It is weird that he's here, to be honest. Okay. We are going to reload it. Yeah, it seems like it did glitch on us. That's funny. Because it looked like one of those moments where, like, the scene pauses and you can't move because the person has to walk up to you and start the conversation. And that simply did not happen. So we are going to be a little more slick with those arrows. And we are currently invisible. So move quickly, move quickly. Ow. I don't want to be invisible doing this. It's so anticlimactic. I've realized the chameleon spell because it lasts a good amount of time. Wait, where'd he go? Where'd he go? Man, he's fast. He's supposed to talk to you right after, right? Where'd he go? Oh. Okay. Okay, now we must journey to the city of Anvil and pick up our next dead drop.
No.
There he is.
I'm too late. I thought I could get here in time. Thought I could stop you.
Oopsie.
My Sithis, what have you done?
Oh no.
What madness has claimed you? You have betrayed me. You have betrayed the Dark Brotherhood. Why?
Man, the
I am
growl in
here
his voice.
to end your miserable life. But I can see the confusion in your eyes. You have no idea what I'm talking about, do you?
See, up until now, I've said nothing. Of course. Now I understand. We could do that one. No, what are you talking about? That sounds like so guilty. That sounds like a lie right there. Say nothing. I'll just say, of course, now I understand. Okay, let's try this again. Yeah, I gotta bring my best too. Okay. Of course. Now I understand. That wasn't. I didn't try that again.
You carried that out, killed Celidaean. After that, you eliminated the Draconis family, as ordered then. Betrayal. Your dead drops went unvisited. Your targets ignored. Instead, you have been systematically killing off all the members of the Black Hand. Jagasta, Shaliz, Ulval Ulvani, Havelstein Horblood, speakers and silencers all. And Ungalam, the listener himself. The surviving members of the Black Hand know that you're innocent. They know that you are only following orders. They believe I am the traitor.
Oh boy. See, this would be the time, because I've said nothing up until now. I've been the quiet, mysterious type. This is the time where I'm like, this is the time to start talking. Let me guess, you have a plan. That's not sarcastic. Nah, I'm yours to command, speaker.
The traitor somehow switched your orders and has been sending you to the wrong dead drops. You and I have been deceived, dear friend. We must find out who is behind this betrayal. We haven't much time. I am hunted day and night by the Black Hand. They want me dead. Here is what you must do. Go now to your next dead drop, lie in wait, and confront whomever drops off the false contract.
Nice.
Uncover the true traitor's identity, and then come see me. I'll be in hiding. Fort Farragut is no longer secure. It's under watch by the Black Hand. I'll wait for you in Applewatch, the farm where you killed the old Draconis woman. It should be
That's so
empty
sad.
and safe. Now go, and may Sithis help us all.
See, this is, I think, a very effective and reasonable way of expanding the Dark Brotherhood to be like, wow, this is like a bigger organization than I realized, without making it so dramatic and so extreme. I think Skyrim, the one thing that they did well enough, but like I felt like got old was like everything had like some deep spiritual like backstory with like an alternate like an upgraded version of the guild, which is fine. It just, if it's the same across the board, it
The Nibene
kind of
Basin
pulls you.
drains
Oh,
from
the Nibene
rolling
Basin. No, okay. Tone shift. Yeah, Wes Johnson. If you look up Wes Johnson, Lucien Lachance, there's like a clip of him talking about voicing it. I want to see that. So maybe I'll post that as well to the community tab. Yeah, he really gives. He goes full ham on this character. Absolutely. That would be the point where you say, they think you did it. Well, good luck with that. They think I'm innocent. They think you're not. Back away slowly. 100% chameleon spell.
Now go. Learn
Ooh.
the identity of the betrayer so we can end this madness and restore the authority of the Black.
He closed the door on his own sentence? Of the Come on, man. I needed that full... We're still recording, right? We're still recording. We're good. But I didn't get that whole sentence. Man, yeah, the rumble, the bass in that voice. Jeez. Yeah, he really, like, he makes that a very separate character to what... Oh, we are far. Okay. Okay, we can head over to Whitman Farm. Wes is so good that he'll voice half the game and you can't even tell. Yeah, I would not have related. Some of the voices he did, I didn't realize were the same person. But I kind of like, as I started, like, I think maybe this is everybody, but Sheogorath, I think, is really where I started becoming like a fan of him directly. Because I never used to know like things like voice actors and stuff. I never used to know what was going on in the background. And as I started discovering that, I'm like, this guy is so cool. An issue with the Dark Brotherhood in Skyrim is how little creativity they anticipated on the part of the player. Walk away without drawing a blade. That's actually a very good point, is taking into account, like there's plenty of content, there's plenty of people playing it online, is taking into account the way that people choose to
Have pity on
approach
an old war veteran
these like
and save enough
things
for some
and
medicine.
use that as a way to expand on
Thank
like the quests that you do.
Blessings of Mystara upon me.
I'm not saying that would be easy, but if you're able to like use the content that's out there to see how creative people get, the forums, and you kind of use it to... Ooh, how have I not gotten this Nern route? What am I doing? Yeah, you would think I just started the game. But yeah, it really is like people have come up with nope, wrong one. Incredible ways of approaching these missions. I have been confronted by Lucien Lachance, who told me I've inadvertently been killing off the members of the Black Hand. Now I must travel to the city of Anvil. Once there, I should wait near the barrel behind the statue in the pond and see who comes to set up this fake dead drops. It's not giving me an explicit time. I'm pretty sure it's midnight. I must then confront this person and find out why they've been tampering with my contracts. I am almost positive it's like exactly midnight. We are about as far away from that as we can get. I'm hoping that the Wayward Realms infuses some new blood into first-person RPG genre. Sorry, tripped over the sentence. Wayward Realms. I think I have that written down, and I haven't looked into that myself. I'm just like so obsessed with Oblivion. I'm so excited to play Skyrim. Morrowind as well. Like that's next on the docket, and I'm like really anticipating that. So you can go hour by hour, and eventually you'll get that little reload, and you'll know he's coming. You'll be surprised how many VAs are in little shows or other games you play. Yeah, it's got to be one more hour. Almost positive. Yeah, Mr. Nerdy is particularly good at figuring out voices, at catching voices, because he watched a lot of animated series that had some, I would say, I don't know if they were prominent voice actors, but notable, identifiable voice actors. Okay, we are gonna keep our eyes open as I'm gonna make sure my time is correct. We're at midnight, following a lead. Active quest. I thought for sure it was midnight. But yeah, he could pick out voices like crazy. And he's been able to pick out so many things. And I am like so... When I watch something or play something, I'm so engrossed in it that is the character. And I never... until Wes Johnson, I think, really, I never really thought about the voice actors behind them. And then I think nowadays, as you're getting more like mainstream celebrities in voice acting roles, some of which are great, but you're like, oh, I know that voice. Following a lead, let's see. Wait near the dead drop until the courier comes. Reveal yourself and demand the answers you deserve. They are not giving us an explicit time. I know there was a time. There was definitely a time given, like stated, when this courier arrives. Of course, every time I look away from the screen, there's always a possibility that he's already coming. Oh, he's there! I didn't have it aimed directly. He walks up. So it was midnight. I'm almost positive it was midnight. Can you see that seagull? No? Okay, here we go. Gonna. This is like when you practice in the mirror, you're about to confront somebody, and you're like, okay, this is how I'm gonna do it. Okay, let's do this.
I'm sorry. I didn't mean to do anything wrong.
Really?
It was the robed man. He paid me to put those things in the barrel. I don't know his name.
He jumped straight to
His
it.
face was in shadow. He called to me yesterday as I walked by the lighthouse. I think he lives there. Or he did, anyway. He told me he was leaving Anvil. I'm sorry, but that's all I know.
The world is supposed to react to your choices, but also move independently of them. When you do that effectively, you can make somebody really feel like they are genuinely experiencing a world that exists outside of them. Like, that's such a unique experience. It's like when you get in a really good book. Tell me about this lighthouse. Liar, tell me everything or die. Okay. Okay. Seem a little... You're shaken up. You're good. Unless you don't tell me anything, then you're not good. So tell me about this lighthouse.
It's just outside the city walls. I think the robed man has lived there for quite some time. In the cellar. I don't know what goes on down there. But there's a horrible smell coming from underneath that door. It's like something died inside. Oh. Listen, that's all I know, really. Maybe Ulfgar Fogeye can tell you more. He's the lighthouse keeper and probably rented out the cellar. Talk to Ulfgar. He's sure to have the key to the cellar. You know, if you want to get down there. Now, please, just let me go.
Man, he really dove right into it. Like, I feel like you know enough to not have been doing what you're doing, sir. It's like Stephen Russell when I met Nick Valentine in Fallout 4. My first thought was, it's Bellathor. He'd sell his sister in a second. Are you serious? Oh, Nick Valentine is Bellathor? Oh. See, I'm telling you, when I'm in a story, I'm in it. It's real. Nick Valentine is a person. He is his own human. Well, I mean, you know, people argue about that, but that's not the point. And Bellathor is Bellathor. He is a real being that exists. He is a separate soul. Are you serious? That just blew my mind right there. Stephen Russell is Nick Valentine and Bellathor. Are you serious? It's a game in Okay, what's a game in development? I missed that. Wayward Realms, Ted Peterson and Julian LaFay, two of the guys behind Arena and Daggerfall, yeah, those names sound familiar, are leading the project. No main quest. Ooh, okay, so I need to get one of those things where, like, you get alerted to certain news things. I need to get alerted to that. That sounds really cool. And then you ask him about Anvil, and he's like, Oh, the da 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 da.
Just leave me alone, all right? I don't want no trouble.
Just gonna tiptoe away. Just gonna, no, but yeah, I did leave something in there, and like, don't look, no. Okay. Seriously though, I don't want any trouble. Yeah. I'm gonna read this, sir. You've already told me everything I need to know, but I'm still gonna read what was written, supposedly not by you, by this masked man. Dead drop 8. Ungolem is dead. Silencer, you have served me far better than I could ever have imagined. Apparently. Is there no challenge you can't meet? Oh, now you're getting all buttery. No opponent you can't best. We shall see. Yeah. Trying to soften me up, butter me up. Your next target is a high elf, named That's too close to Arwen. I don't like the way he's speaking about her. She's a beautiful, classy lady. She has been difficult to locate. I don't know about this chick, though. She's been difficult to locate, but you might try asking around the Grey Mare in Coral or the Bridge Inn in Shadenhall. Like all of your targets, Arquin is... I'm assuming that's a Q, I guess. Arquin is... Or Arkin... Arkin or Arquin? Arkin. We're going to say Arkin. Is a skilled fighter and will not be eliminated easily. When Arkin is dead, I will have your reward and next contract waiting at the next dead drop under one of the beds in the Leowin Coast Guard Station. Again, I have no idea how much work it would take to add or alter or whatever, make this more... But it would be interesting if you could, like, go to her, if she is one of the Black Hand, tell her what's going on, say we're going to fake your death, figure out what the next dead drop is, or, like, have some variability in how to approach the situation. I think we did try to see if we could do that, and we didn't... I don't think we were able to uncover any other options, which is fair. That would be I'm sure, very complicating for something that people might never see or not see that often. But we did get our next dead drop, as you can see, as you're saying, the dead drops. You've got the little letters, and then you've got these other papers, and they look different, distinctly different. I assumed it was like just a game mistake. Like they forgot, it switched and they forgot to make them the same. I just thought it was like a meta thing, not within the game. Wait, can you speak with him about that dead drop?
I hope you're not too angry with me. I never meant to do anything wrong. Honest.
You obviously knew you were in sketch business for you to be that defensive.
Just leave me alone, all right? I don't want no trouble.
It's that gravelly voice that gives him away. Mercer Frey, too. Yeah, now that you're saying it, I, hear it. It's the same thing with Mr. Nerdy. He's like, oh, that's such and such and such. And I'm like, what? And I'm like, dang it. For the first couple times he did that, it totally took me out of it. I was like, no. This is whatever, Kronk. This is Kronk, and it's only Kronk. And his spinach puffs are burning. Like, seriously, this is nobody else. You cannot tell me it's anybody else. But very quickly, I just learned to really get interested and intrigued by the voice actors and just the art of it. I just think it's so cool. So I grew to really appreciate starting to recognize the people, especially, and then Oblivion with Wes Johnson. That was when I really was like, oh, this is cool. This is really neat. Like, I think that, it's me romanticizing it as somebody who doesn't know anything about it, but I'm like, I feel like voice acting could be so cool. And you have, what's his name? Totally forgetting it. The YouTuber, the voice actor YouTuber who does all the, he's got glasses and he does the, he does comparison videos on he did Lunchables and some fun stuff, but he also does these skits and his voice is incredible. And he's got a unique name. If I think of it, I'll tell you. He is so cool. And we watch his videos together. We love his content. But he does the deep villain voices. He's so good. And I think he's who did he do? Because I just saw an interview with him where he said some of the characters he did. I want to say a couple of them were in anime, and they were villains because he's got the really deep voice. And he does the videos, he does the skits. If you've seen them, they're comedy skits where the villain accidentally fixes everything. So he's like, well, because you poisoned the water supply, we realized that there was severe there was serious security problems in our infrastructure, and you also made us realize that like the chemical you released into the air actually helped with the like, constipation of like the whole town, or I don't know. It was like really funny, but it was like every step that the bad guy attempted to take was like helped in all these different ways and helped them fix all these problems in the city. And I was like, oh my gosh, so funny. Put him Pop Palpatine. It's a lot harder than people give it credit for. Honestly, a lot of people want to be VAs, but they just don't know how hard it can be. That was actually what I feel the... Is it this door specifically? I need to be sneaking. What am I doing? That's one of the things that interview was... Because I've heard it's extremely difficult. Because you can only imagine. Everybody's got a voice. So in order for you to really stand out in an arena like that, like to... And I obviously I don't mean everybody, but like when something's relatively accessible to most people, you have to be so insanely good at it. And like it's like singing. Like anybody could like sing to the radio. What makes a singer a good singer is like skill and natural talent and like practice and things. You have to push yourself, like working out. If most people can work out, relatively speaking, if a lot of people have access to working out, then the only way to stand out is by getting insane with it. And so like I'm assuming, you know, voice acting is crazy, but his interview really kind of got into more of the nitty gritty details. And it was like, this is so interesting. And it's such a cool world, but it's definitely, it's not simple. Biggest disappointment of my life, wanted a voice like Sam Elliott, Patrick Stewart, or Johnny Cash. Ended up with the voice of a left child, Frodo Baggins, and Larry the Cable Guy. Man, those deep, rich voices. BioWare is in my city. I wanted to offer my service for free. I could do sounds, sing, everything. That is so cool. Dude, if you ever end up jumping, taking the leap on something like that, dude, I'd love to hear about it. That's so cool. I don't believe we're going to be able to finish this entire quest, but we're at least going to find this dude. Because we need to go up to the top here. We're going to see him. And then we need to go downstairs. Oh, I think downstairs is going to be for next time. Okay, let's see. Ulfgar the Fog Eye. Either that means he's got an excellent eye for fog, or that means he can't see clearly, which is concerning given the fact that he is the lighthouse dude. I'm going to assume that Fog Eye means that he's got an eye for fog and he knows what he's doing. That's what I'm going to... Oh, I must speak with him. Okay, I need to speak with him. I forgot if I was just... Oh, this was a different... I'm mixing it up with a different quest, I think, where you actually light it behind his back. Let's see. Sorry, chat. Scooting you over. The robed man must be the traitor. I must speak with Ulfgar, the Fog Eye, the lighthouse keeper, and see if he can be persuaded to part with the key to the cellar. Persuaded? Oh, no. Oh, we don't need to do any persuading. So, no, don't load it. Don't do that. Do not save over a load, and do not load when you're trying to save the game. Just don't do it. Just don't do it. Ugh, I'm speaking to myself. I'm not telling you guys. You guys know. But, like, I need to tell myself. Don't ruin this for yourself. Last time I just slipped it out of his pocket. Simple, easy, no arguing. I am curious to see what we would even say to him. So, okay, we could pickpocket. It's right there. No biggie. Oh, okay. Well, now he's not going to talk to me because he caught me as a pickpocket. That's why you save the game, guys. That's what I'm saying. I'm going to preach to you guys forever. Save your game. And then now that everybody can watch me forget to do it 1,000 times, calling me out. If they need someone to do raven calls or blue jay screeches, I'm here. Oh, that's cool. Oh, man, that'd be so cool. I feel like I could see why that would be a dream job, like, but I just can't imagine how hard it would be, especially if you watch Wes Johnson and the way he just pulls the voices out of his pocket, like the other guy, the guy who does like I think he does like Pooh Bears and Piglet's voices, but he also does like a million others, and he's just like, yeah, I did this character, pops out the voice, full persona. Did this character, pops out the voice, full persona. It's incredible. And it
Salute.
makes you
Welcome.
excited.
Please.
Because they're people who
Well
are
now,
passionate about
what
things
might
that you love
want?
too. When people are passionate about the things they create and then you get to experience that, you feel it. I want the key to the cellar. The key to the cellar now, say nothing. What? What does saying nothing do? Hey, I just like want your key to your locked door, private locked door. Can I get that?
Oh, do you now? And just why should I give you that?
Because if you could meet me in another life, sir, I would fusroda you off this thing. No, I wouldn't. You seem like a really nice guy. I apologize. I respect you. You're obviously very concerned. You're doing your job well. But listen, if you don't... Oh, that's so much worse than maybe fusroda is a more polite threat. If you don't, I'll slice your throat. The Dark Brotherhood demands it, dog. Why dog? Why dog? I want to know what happens if you just say nothing. It's just like, well, just give it to me, you know? Because I asked nicely.
All right, that's it.
Oh!
You've gone and annoyed me now. Have at thee.
What? What? No, sir. Sir! Dude, we got 22 seconds. Okay, sir. Would he actually give it to you? I just need to know. Let's see the options. Is he willing to give this thing to you if you mention the Dark Brotherhood? Because he might just hand it to you. I don't know.
Well now, what might you want?
See, he seems so nice. I want the key to the cellar, of course.
Oh, do you now? And just why should I give you that?
A fun tidbit, the guy from the BBC who did the voice of Winnie the Pooh also stepped in to speak for Winston Churchill when he was too old. I'm sorry, I read the wrong thing. When he was too sauced for a radio address? What? Oh, that's cool. I don't know how you get into the industry. I hear a lot about it in Hollywood and acting. You need like an agent or something, man. It's like when you don't know how to even start the process, like a lot of those things seem like behind a locked door for you. Like the door I need the key for, sir. The Dark Brotherhood demands it.
The Dark Brotherhood? Oh, okay. Here's the
Oh.
key. Just don't hurt me. I won't say a word, I swear. If you're here to kill that fellow in the cellar, then good.
What?
I won't call the guards or nothing. He's doing unnatural things down there. I've heard the screams and the smells. I never should have rented out that cellar. Never.
Oh, it's so hard being a landlord, dude. I feel you. I have obtained the key to the Anvil Lighthouse cellar where the traitor has been living. I must unlock the cellar door and proceed down so I may continue my investigation. Okay, so there is a situation where he is willing to... He's like, please deal with that, because, like, I can't, squatters' rights can't get the guy out, and he's doing something weird. From what I've heard, you either have to be crazy lucky on your auditions, or you need to know someone already in the industry to open the door for you. That's, yeah. Unnatural things, is that where your chickens went, sir? Oh, boy. So we're going to have to save this for our Thursday stream. We have made it. We have finally discovered that we are being used. We're being used as a tool against the very man we work for. So we will, normal time, we will continue on Thursday handling the Dark Brotherhood. Now tomorrow, Wednesday, we have just started Fable 2 for our members. I'm so excited because Fable 1 was a game I had never played, which is funny because Fable's so nostalgic to me. And I really, really enjoyed it. It was really good. But to go to Fable 2, the game that I'm the most familiar with, that I am extremely familiar with, and I just instant nostalgia smack in the face. What is normal time for those who don't know? Now, we have people all over the place. We've got a million different time zones. So I'm going to tell you in terms of time zones. We have people in Europe. It's awesome. So let's see. Ow. My bad. I'm good. I'm assign a time zone map. You can do that? That's cool. That's actually really cool.
Look at the muscles on you.
Oh, thank you. Look at that. I'm getting all complimented. So, so on the kind of the West Coast area of like North America, it would be 4:30, and then the hours go.
Hail and welcome, friend.
Sir,
Hail.
sir, I am talking. I'm talking. And this is -8, -5. I'm trying to learn how to do time zones. That's funny. So in East Coast time, it would be considered 7:30, I think. I'm trying to like
You're a
figure out what
sneaky-looking
it's.
sort.
And in the United Kingdom, I think it's 12:30. And then you have everything in between. So for those of you who want to continue to see, of course the VOD will be up. I don't know if we have anyone anywhere else. I know we have people in the United Kingdom. And then in other parts of Europe, I think it says it's adding another hour. So we literally have people all over the map. It's so cool. So for some people, it's early. For some people, we're on their lunch break. For some people, it's afternoon, evening. It's honestly so cool. So 7:30 for the hillbillies and the sticks. Got it. Nice. Got everybody covered. So I used to have it listed. Why don't I have it listed on my main page? I should have it listed. So for you, 5:30 for you. There's a lot of UK people in here because of the timing. Actually, that would make a lot of sense. I've alternated timing, and I got a good group of people later in the day, and I miss those people. And we got a lot of them here, which I'm so grateful for. A lot of them were able to continue with a completely different time. I love you guys. Thank you so much. But I've tried different times, and different times did not allow me to be as consistent. And so this time slot for me worked great. But it's so cool to see people all over the map. And yeah, it did actually, you're right. By doing this time zone, by doing this time slot, that is how we got our UK people, which I love my UK people. Speaking of which, I did not finish my tea. I didn't finish sipping on my tea. So you guys are awesome. Let's see what we had in the chat. Love you, lurkers. Good. Welcome to all of you. Welcome to our new subscriber, Ryan Nowicki. Hey, dude. Glad you caught it. We're like on the tail end. I'm glad you caught us. We did a bunch of we did the dead drops for the Dark Brotherhood. So let's see who we had. We had Ryan Nowicki. You caught us. We had Phoenix, Umariel, Archdornan, Mr. Anderson, Raven, Kamanga, Jacob Giles, Michael Carroll, Pastor Muppets, Artemis Logic, David Riker Jr., Sam Bunn, Nightmare 13, Jakester, Chad Warden. And if I missed anybody in the chat, let me know, because I'm pretty positive I got everyone. But we were just going back and forth. And then we also had Nightmare 13, new subscriber. Thank you so much. You'll see yourself on the top of the screen. My most recent, I got my 25 most recent subscribers that get popped up there, and I love seeing the new names and welcoming new people to the chat. Guys, it was so fun. These are such good missions, and I got to see a couple different angles of them that I hadn't before, so that was cool. Taking different approaches from our Argonian character, but we are hitting the tail end of this. We are hitting some pretty insane stuff soon. So I'll see you on Thursday for that. I'll see the Legionnaires tomorrow for Fable 2. I'm so hyped. The nostalgia filling my heart. Have you gone through Hack Dirt yet? Oh dear. Well, oh dear. Oh, I think we definitely went through that with our Argonian. I don't know if I went through that with this character yet. Oh dear, hacked. Oh boy, trauma. Well, guys, we're gonna finish this up soon, and we're gonna be moving on to I believe we were Knights of the Nine. We haven't done, and we haven't really dove into those DLC. We did the peripheral DLC, but like as far as like the game of the year, we did Shivering Isles, and now, Knights of the Nine. I love Knights of the Nine, so I believe we're gonna do that after the Dark Brotherhood. So, guys, That was awesome. Thank you so much for watching and hanging out and giving me little tips and tricks. Chad Warden not letting me forget the secret loot hidden in one of our victims' homes. I will see you guys on Thursday and or tomorrow, and I hope you have a good one.